Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back again abusing the best cards in the game, the Magic Archer and the Goblin Cage in the exact same deck. This deck is full of Fireball bait with the Barbarians, the Fly Machine, the Magic Archer, and the Royal Hogs, and it is unbelievably strong on offense. If you can't break through with the Royal Hogs, you can almost always break through with the Magic Archer chip damage at the river, and man does this deck just show up with the Flying Machine damage when you don't expect it. I feel a little bit dirty using the Magic Archer and the Goblin Cage in the exact same deck. Let's go jump straight into some games and let's assert some dominance. So we got a game against someone from the Tilt Gods. We're gonna sauce out a good luck here and we're gonna see what he's got. One ended up going for bats in the back to go kick off the game. He's gonna give me the double thumbs up. Cordial, sir, I appreciate you. And because you ended up dropping a giant in the back, we're going to apply aggression with a bandit. Since we have two bats, we could get something here. Dark Prince is out of cycle, so that's really good for me. If I'm able to kill it at least. Kind of want to end up going for a Fly Machine, so then we're able to get damage on top of the Dark Prince and still have it walk in the same lane as the giant. I'm hoping that he's not going to fireball everything, but we know that that's going to be forfeit anyway, right? We're just... okay, he's fireballing. Yikes. I have to snowball, and then I think I have to go in for bats, and then he's probably going to zap me, and then I have to go in for a bandit on top of the miner. Okay, yeah, there's a zap. Alright. So the bandit should be able to tank some hits from the Mega Minion, but this is a tough matchup. Dark Prince and Fireball, guys. This is one of the few matchups you don't want to see. He's got Mega Minion for the Fly Machine, he's got Fireball for the Barbarians, and then he's going to end up having Dark Prince for the Royal Hogs. Every single one of my cards is countered by it. We have Fireball bait, but I can't Fireball bait if he has an individual counter for everything. So it's going to be tough. This is definitely going to be tough, guys. I'm going to go in for Royal Hogs. I'm going to split them, so then when he Dark Princes, he's not going to be able to get it all in one lane, where he's going to take damage on one side for sure. I think I'm going to have to rely heavily on my Goblin Cage here. We'll see if we can make it happen. I'm going to end up going for my Fly Machine first, because I don't want my Goblin Cage HP to deteriorate too much. And he's going to end up going for a Fly Machine, Electro. I want to end up going for Barbarians. Hopefully we can end up killing the Electro Wizard. Because he Fireballs the Fly Machine, then he doesn't have it for the Barbs. So now we, like, debated him. 100% he shouldn't have Fireballed that. He shouldn't have cycled the Mega Minion early. And as a result, we were able to defend that. But if we drop the Barbs first, he Fireballs them immediately. Then he zaps the Bats when we try to drop it on the Mega Minion, and we lose the game. So notice how I kind of, like, debated him with the Fly Machine and got him to Fireball the card that he wasn't supposed to. And as a result, we're in a really good spot. We're going to end up going for Royal Hogs and counter pushing again. And if we win this game, it's just because we completely outplayed him. It's just a really bad matchup, so I should not win this. I'm going to go in for a Magic Archer so then we can get more chip damage on the tower. Hitting the Electro Wizard is clean. I need to end up going in for another Goblin Cage, and as you guys remember, the order of operations is you go in for the Fly Machine, you make him Fireball it, you don't go for the Barbs until he uses the Fireball, or you're going to lose the game because it's a negative elixir trade every time. So I'm going to end up going for another Royal Hogs. And this is how we play it. This is how you win. This is how you assert dominance with the deck, boys. We have to end up going for another Magic Archer, but he played that really well. And now we have to end up going for a Bandit here. Okay, Magic Archer did not finish him off. We have to end up going in for a Goblin Cage, and then I have to somehow defend this. I think I have to end up going for Barbarians, and he could Fireball them, which is dicey for me, but I think I'm able to win this if he ends up going for Fireball, and then we snowball it back. It's tough, guys. It's really tough. Oh, man. He should be able to, like, cycle a log or something. He's only going to end up having Zap. Can we win this? This is literally the hardest matchup in the game. Did we get him? We minored. Oh, we predicted the miner with the Bandit, by the way, if you guys saw that. So this guy's going to go in for a Furnace. You hate to see it when you're running Royal Hogs. We'll have to wait and see what else he's got in store for us. And we're just going to go for a Magic Archer, see what he's got. Want to make sure that we DPS down those Fire Spirits so they do not end up connecting to our tower. That would be pretty bad if you got a lot of them on us. And we're going to end up getting some damage on top of the Furnace, which is always nice. Reassuring for me. I'm going to have to go in for Bats here. Hopefully one of them could survive, so then we end up taking out the Fire Spirits and they don't get hits on our tower. And then he ends up going for a Dark Goblin. So I probably want to end up either going in... You know what I want to do? We're going to end up going in for a Royal Hogs, just so we're going to be able to tank here. And then the Dark Goblin will die to our tower. And then he doesn't have Furnace in cycle. And he applied a lot of aggression with a Miner. So I feel like we should be able to get a lot. And we do. So I went and used my Royal Hogs as a defensive mechanism. At the same time that he played really aggressive. And he didn't have his Furnace in cycle. And we got a lot of damage as a result. It was not easy to do, but it worked out really, really well. So I'm going to end up going in for another Magic Archer on top of the Fire Spirits here. He's going to have Poison as well. Fortunately, he doesn't have Fireball. So I was already a little bit upset that he's going to end up having Furnace, but it's way better for us that he doesn't have Fireball. So I'm pretty happy that he doesn't have, like, the worst possible thing for us, which would be, like, Valkyrie Fireball Furnace. He's only got one of the really bad cards for us. And Dark Goblin is still going to stay alive. We're going to have to go for Barbarians here on top of the Electro Wizard so it doesn't get hits on our tower. He's going to end up having Miner, which is, like, he's got matchup here for sure, but it could have been worse. I think I have to do, like, some shenanigans saving my Bandit every single time for the Miner. I think that's really the only way that I can do anything here. Maybe going for Magic Archer opposite so then the Fire Spirits don't connect. And then I hope that he poisons it. I don't think he would, but maybe he will. Maybe he's that wild. Just gonna go for a Snowball here, just to get some chip, I guess. And then he's probably gonna Miner poison me here. He's gonna P.E.K.K.A instead, okay. So I'm gonna go for Barbarians right on top of the Magic Archer. And then I'm gonna end up going in for Royal Hogs on offense because I thought he would poison, but he didn't. I thought for sure we would get a poison from him on top of the Fly Machine, but we still get a lot of damage because he goes in for a Furnace and he was down a bit of Elixir. We end up going for a Bandit, and we're going to end up going in for a Magic Archer to get even more hits on top of the tower because the Electro is lined up perfectly for us, so we got to snag that when we have the opportunity. We have to go in for Bats so he doesn't get damaged. We're going to end up going in for a Snowball here, and we have to go in for the Bandit because, as I said before, it's one of the few cards that we actually have to kill. Oh, come on. Oh, that was really unfortunate, man. Very well played on his end. I'm not even going to lie. Not even a fib out here. I thought for sure that we would be able to get that Magic Archer damage to finish off the game. We have to end up going in for Royal Hogs to finish off the game now. And we need to get through. Like, he's going to end up going for a Furnace for sure. I just need to get the Snowball on. And we end up taking the tower with the nick of time. 3 seconds into overtime. GG, well played, and peace out. Glad to win that. So we got a game against GG, VRG. We're going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to see what's up. I want to end up going for my Bandit in the back to go kick off the game, save my Barbarians for defense. And he's going to end up going for his own Bandit. All right, my man. So when we see Bandit, we are thinking that it could easily be P.E.K.K.A or a deck similar to ours. You're going to have the exact same deck, maybe, after seeing the Bandit and the Barbarians. Very, very similar, sir. Something's funky here. What are you packing for us today? So I want to end up going for Fly Machine since he doesn't end up having a big spell if he's running the exact same deck as us. I'm assuming that, so I kind of placed all of my eggs in one basket here since I stacked 2 Fireball units right next to each other. It worked out pretty okay, though. He's going to end up going for a Snowball. Didn't really work out at all for him. And he's going to end up having Barbarians and Goblin Cage for us. Snowball's out of cycle, so I really want to end up going for Bats with the Royal Hogs here badly. I want to punish him bad. So let's go in for our Royal Hogs plus Bats. No Snowball, so I don't know how you defend this properly. You could end up doing like Barbarians, but the Bats are still going to get a ton of damage. And then I can go for Barbarians on defense here as well, and that's going to be one of our best possible situations. All the Barbs will be able to kill that. I'm going to go for a Fly Machine here as well. Finish off your units. And then your Fly Machine is going to get really close to us, but our Magic Archer is chipping away because it even hit a Barbarian there, so that feels really good. Magic Archer should be able to kill that. I don't know if it kills it. Does the Magic Archer die? No. Alright, cool. That little bit of a hit helped us so much. Finish it off a little bit quicker. Bandit's going to get a dash. Feels good. Don't have to spend any elixir. His Bats are out of cycle, so we got a little bit of a lead. And we're playing a mirror matchup, so you guys already know. Every inch matters in the mirror matchup. So, I think I want to go Flying Machine. I think it's one of the most useful cards to cycle. I don't really think I want to end up going for Royal Hogs. I think that's how you lose. Just going to go Goblin Cage here. I think cycling Royal Hogs just gets countered by Barbarians really hard since we don't have a big spell, right? So now I'm in a really good cycle where he's going to fight in the middle of the map. And if he cycles Royal Hogs on us, we have Magic Archer. This is going to be really bad for him then. We can even go Bats and maybe... Yeah, this is great. This is really awesome. I can cycle double Goblin Cage here. And then I can maybe even just go in for another Fly Machine to kill his Fly Machine. His Fly Machine's targeting a Bandit because he played really aggressive and he cycled his Barbarians. Now I can end up going for Royal Hogs with my Magic Archer. And this is going to be bad for him. I don't know how you defend this. Oh, he got back to another. Really? It's kind of wild. But we can just stack so many like Magic Archers and stuff like that. I think that's what you're supposed to do in this matchup just because there's no Fireball bait. There's no way to Fireball it. There's no bait at all because everything is not killable by Fireball. I think we just eat that Fly Machine. And then cycle our own Fly Machine in the back since you used your Barbs and your Bats. We can end up going for Royal Hogs so we can just go and pull everything. We can end up dropping our Barbarians. We can snowball the Bats away. We're going to end up getting some Barbs on the tower, but it's not too bad if we end up going for Bats here. And then we end up going for Royal Hogs and applying aggression with our Bats. I think that the right-hand side probably wins us the game right now. I don't see any way of him defending that. He's going to end up having bats and Magic Archer still, so I guess he still does. He played that really well. I thought we were going to get way more damage than that. I thought we were going to take tower. He did not, though. Very well played, man. Interesting. I didn't think that worked. I have to kill the Magic Archers, I think. I think that was the biggest issue there. Not killing the Magic Archer. And now he's getting like damage on the side that he's already has like no damage on, so it doesn't matter at all. Alright, here we go. We ended up going in for Royal Hogs with our Flying Machine and our Magic Archer, and this should do a lot. We're going to stack a couple Magic Archers here, just so we're able to kill his, hopefully. And as I was talking about before, if you can't kill the Fireball bait because you don't have Fireball, you're probably going to lose the game. And look at the Magic Archers just stacking up, asserting the dominance, and we win the game because of that. GG, well played and peace out. So it finally came to fruition. He overcommitted, and we were able to counter push and win. Let's just go in for a giant snowball to go kick off the game. We end up seeing a Ice Golem kicked off, so kind of ended up going for a Fly Machine, same lane. Want him to Fireball this if he's going to end up having 2.9, but he's going to end up having Baby Dragon and Ice Golem. So I don't know what this is. This is unfamiliar for me. Maybe he's running like a graveyard deck, I would assume, or maybe he's running like some type of very funky deck that I haven't seen in a fat minute. I'm going to go with graveyard. I think it's going to be graveyard, or it could be a weird balloon deck. Either or, kind of don't want to play aggressive right now. This Tornado is out of cycle, so my Royal Hogs, I could split them, but he hasn't given me a reason to split them yet. We haven't seen Fireball. Okay. You're going to end up having Graveyard for sure, man. You have to have Graveyard after seeing the Bowler, Ice Golem, and Baby Dragon with Tornado and Watcher Wizard. This is going to be like Graveyard Freeze, I think. But what I was talking about is I didn't really have a reason to split. I typically like splitting my Royal Hogs against Mega Knight, Valkyrie, Fireball. And this is going to be a little bit tough if it goes towards those skeletons, which it doesn't. Fortunately for us, we have to snowball as more skellies accumulate, because the tower is not targeting the skellies. It's targeting the Boulder instead. So we were not actually hitting the Graveyard Skeleton. Felt really bad there, man. I can't really support that. I just have to let it go. It's going to end up going for a Baby Dragon, and then I guess I could end up going in for a Magic Archer here. I think that's going to be our best bet, so we don't need too much damage from him, and then it actually does get chip damage. Baits out of poison. Really good for us, actually. Now, my bats are free and clear to defend against any graveyard. Or, you know what? Maybe we can bait out like a Bowler or an Ice Golem here. Let's see if that's the case. It's just going to scar me and then NATO. Okay, that's enough, I guess. NATO's out of cycle, so now you can't go really aggressive. Can't go like NATO Baby Dragon. So that's at least good for me. Bowler again. Alright, alright. Want to end up killing that Bowler. He's got Baby Dragon in cycle, and he's going to have NATO back in cycle soon, so I'm a little bit scared. I can't get away with just bats. I need to go opposite lane with Royal Hogs here. I need to go in for like a Bowler's surround with Barbs, please. I should be fine. Alright. If I go in for a bat surround on top of the Baby Dragon, I think we're chilling. It was a little bit uncomfortable for me, I'm not going to lie. I have to end up going for a snowball here. Trying to get back to my bandit as soon as possible. I don't know if I will. I should have dropped it further away from the skellies. Alright, there it is. I wish I was back to bandit so bad right now. I end up going in for our Royal Hogs. Magic Archer needs to be placed right now for us to get chip damage, otherwise we're just not going to get it. And the Magic Archer's coming through! Let's go, boys! And we're also going to go for bats just to eradicate that Bowler so he doesn't have any type of counter push. I don't need to go in for a snowball just yet. I'm going to end up going for Royal Hogs here. So the Baby Dragon is going to go target instead of the Flying Machine, which is really important. Then we can end up going for another Magic Archer. The Bowler is going to get hit. And I think we win the game, boys. Let's go. GG, well played and peace out. So even against Splash Yard, when it seems like it's impossible to win with the Royal Hogs, you can still win because you have your Magic Archer to break through.